On behalf of the class of 2008, I'd like to welcome you to the Theodore Roosevelt High School commencement exercises.
At this time, we would like to ask that you turn your cell phones on silent, and as the colors are presented, please stand and remain standing until after the invocation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads. God, we cannot even begin to comprehend your miraculous ways. Without you, even our simplest task would not succeed. Nothing escapes your watchful eye. You see the sparrow fall to the ground, and you see us, the graduating class of 2008, here tonight. We see that by your abundant grace, we have made it this far. Thank you for all of us here tonight, the graduates, their families, and friends. Thank you for your perfect plan, which placed these amazing people into our lives. Thank you for this country where we are so blessed with many luxuries and freedoms. We thank you for your love, for it is your love that gives us wisdom, strength, and peace. It is because of your love we can be assured that all things work together for the good. We pray all these things in your name. Amen. To introduce our stage guest is the president of the 2008 senior class of Roosevelt High School, James Alvarado.
Good evening, and welcome to the commencement exercises of the class of 2008 of Theodore Roosevelt High School. No other event in a student's high school career is so eagerly anticipated as this commencement, for it marks both an end and a beginning, an end to the sheltered world of high school and the beginning of a more independent world of new privileges and new responsibilities. Please be seated. Many of us who sit here tonight, for this is our last time together as a class, will continue our education at the college or university level. Others will take up careers in the business world. Still others of us will enter the armed services of our country. But whatever our course may be, we go with the realization that our future actions and judgments and successes will have been influenced and shaped by our days at Theodore Roosevelt High School. As president of the class of 2008, I would like to extend to each of you our sincere thanks and our deep appreciation for sharing this important occasion with us. And now, I will present our guests and speakers who are here to help us mark our commencement exercises this evening. We are honored to have with us the members of the Northeast Independent School District Board of Trustees, Secretary, Mrs. Sandy Huey, members, Mrs. Letty Bresnahan, Mr. Randy Bristow, Mrs. Bridget Perkins, and Mr. Ed White. It is also our pleasure to have with us the Superintendent of the Northeast Independent School District, Dr. Richard Middleton, as well as Associate Superintendents Dr. Mark Scheffler, Dr. Alicia H. Thomas, Mr. Wes Robinson, and Mr. Brian Gotardi. Also present are members of the administrative staff of Theodore Roosevelt High School, Mr. Carl Hall, Principal, Mrs. Stacia Fitzsimon, Data Director, Mr. Bill Sturgis, ETA Director, Ms. Cynthia Reinhardt, Senior Class Administrator, and Assistant Principals, Mrs. Jennifer Badsgard, Mr. David Coronia, Mr. Jerry Cheatham, Mr. Peter Martinez, and Mrs. Estelia Wallace. Completing our list of guests is our senior class sponsor, Mrs. Sarah Beth Reby. And finally, Andy Caesar, our senior class commencement speaker.
Good evening. I came tonight prepared to deliver a commencement speech, but I think I'd rather just speak from the heart. On second thought, maybe a speech would be better. This time of year, teachers, friends, family, and most importantly, seniors, all gather to celebrate the culmination of 12 years of getting up early, getting out late, competing for the top spot, and learning new things every day. Eyes well up, lips tremble, and nostalgia hits at the thought of it all ending. On the other hand, college acceptance letters are celebrated, young men and women decide to dedicate their futures to serving their country, and fresh new faces step out into the world as blank canvases ready to be painted into masterpieces. This is the moment we've worked so hard to bask in, and it certainly lives up to the hype. For the last 4 years, we've been told that everything we're learning in our classes is designed to prepare us for college and the real world. But the lessons we have been taught at Roosevelt extend far beyond the classroom doors. The construction of the new buildings has not only taught us that, although it might seem troublesome to deal with, the end certainly justifies the means. But it has also given us a crash course in physics by demonstrating how waves from construction can cause our building to reverberate like a tuning fork. Our social study teachers do a great job of teaching us not only about our immediate community, but also about the world in which we live. No lesson plan, however, can be more effective than experiencing cultural diversity firsthand, such as when a post-game meal with our new classmates from New Orleans consists of tacos, fajitas, and alligator jerky. Math in high school has humbled us tremendously. It shows us that as soon as you feel as though you've mastered a skill, there is always plenty more to learn. And seniors, life will be filled with odd questions. Unfortunately, however, the answer to the problems cannot be found at the back of any book. We can read as many history books as we want, but who could have predicted that the first presidential election many of us will vote in would include a woman and an African American? Our English teachers have always encouraged us to find our voice through writing and never let anyone suppress what we have to say. And although I'm pretty sure that by writing they didn't mean text messaging, I applaud your perseverance in finding creative techniques to somehow send messages in our buildings that seem to have been specifically designed to leave all cell phones without a signal. Lastly, I have come to the conclusion that in order to promote a healthier student body, the health teachers and coaches teamed up with the administration to place a student parking lot in a location guaranteed to keep us in shape, ensuring we would all fit perfectly into our graduation gowns. Seniors, if you look around, you will notice you are part of a very diverse and unique graduating class. A class that has an African American student body president, an Asian homecoming king, an NHS officer of Indian descent, and class officers of every race and creed. We're the first ones to graduate after having taken classes in the historic buildings as well as the new ones. We hold the record for the most summa cum laude graduates in school history. And we hold a world record for enduring the most inadvertent fire alarms ever. Roosevelt has supplied us with the tools we need to go out and be successful. We've been a special group these last 4 years, and I charge you all to go out and be the best at whatever you do. Push yourself to the limit in all your endeavors and settle for nothing less than first place. So as we take our final steps as students of Roosevelt High School, although it is necessary to thank those teachers and all others who have made a difference in your life, I encourage you not to reminisce on your high school years for too long. Instead, I recommend you save that for your later years when you can see how all the chapters in your book of life came together. Shakespeare says, "All the world's a stage, and the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances." Friends, we have not reached the end of anything. We are not exiting. We are not even at intermission. We are merely entering the practice studio to audition for our parts in this play called life, and I urge you all to pursue the lead role. Thank you, and I wish you all the best.
As principal of Theodore Roosevelt High School, I want to welcome everyone to the 2008 Theodore Roosevelt High School graduation. We are here tonight to honor our graduates for attaining this milestone in their lives. In the program, you will note some of the accomplishments by individuals of this class. Please take a few minutes to review these honors. It is impressive. It is also impressive that this graduation class has been offered over $8.5 million in scholarship money for the pursuit of higher education. Upon my coming to Roosevelt as principal, most of you were sophomores. I stressed to you at that time that even though Roosevelt was going through some rough times, with your effort, we could bring back the Rough Rider pride to TR. There were some of you that were skeptical, but many of you, and most of you, said that was what you wanted. I stressed to you that TR is a great high school, but to build the positive environment and reputation would take each of you. Well, I can honestly say we have come a long way. And it is because you have stepped up to help do your part in building Rough Rider pride. I hope you are able to see it. Often we talk about building this so-called Rough Rider pride, and then you do not even realize that you are a part of it. The question you might ask yourself is, how have I contributed to Mr. Hall's so-called Rough Rider pride? After all, not everyone is like Stephen Pennington, living and breathing red, white, and blue. Yes, we will miss you, Mr. Pennington. Well, the answer to your question about your contribution is you are here tonight, ready to graduate. Each of you contributed in your own special way in helping Roosevelt become a better school. You were the first graduating class to attend a full year in Rough Rider Hall, to take a class in Sabre Hall, to have an awards ceremony in our new auditorium, and yes, to lead us through the transition of going from 3 lunches to 2. And to even have your own special place in the cafeteria. You have led TR through many positive changes this school year and throughout your high school career. Along with these accomplishments are the many individual accomplishments that are not noted in your program, as well as those that are too endless to list. I can honestly say that you as individuals and you as a class have helped TR reach a higher level of credibility. As you leave Roosevelt High School in pursuit of your dreams, you leave some big shoes to fill. You have helped set the standard, showing that if you stay focused and everyone does something to contribute, positive things will happen. Hopefully, each of you will be able to look back at your years at Roosevelt and have that sense of pride and accomplishment, and know that your efforts have made Roosevelt a better place. In closing, I can say you have made me proud. I know your families, friends, and relatives are proud of you. Once again, I will say to you, as I have said to each TR graduation class since I have been here, our society hears a lot of negative things about the youth of America. I challenge those that feel this way to come to Roosevelt and see what Rough Rider pride is all about. I want to wish each of you success in life. Enjoy your celebration of this milestone tonight, but take what you have learned, set your goals high, continue your education, and develop a plan to succeed. Go show the world that Rough Rider pride never dies. Class of 2008, please rise. Dr. Middleton, Mr. White, as principal of Theodore Roosevelt High School, it gives me great pleasure to certify that those who received diplomas this evening have successfully completed the regular course of study as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Board of Trustees of the Northeast Independent School District. Dr. Middleton.
As superintendent, I hereby certify that the class of 2008 of Theodore Roosevelt High School has met all the requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Northeast Independent School District. For the class of 2008, please be seated. Before I present you as seniors, soon to be graduates, and soon to be alumni of a great place, I want to tell you how proud we are of Theodore Roosevelt. It's a special place in my heart because that's where I started my teaching career way back in 1972. Roosevelt has a long history and a long future. I wish you well. I know that now that with the future out in front of you, there will be many paths to success. But always remember, your home school is Theodore Roosevelt. I want to thank you for all the work you have done. I want to thank your parents and your friends who are here tonight supporting you for their support of your career. And I want to thank the wonderful faculty of Roosevelt for all that they have done to make you successful tonight. And now, as superintendent, it is my honor to present you as nominees for graduation to the Board of Trustees of the Northeast Independent School District, tonight represented by Mr. Ed White. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Middleton, and congratulations to this class of 2008 from the Roosevelt High School. Your class officers, including George, has given you a great start in advising you what you should be doing after tonight. Many of you are planning to go to college. You have goals set, and you've completed the goal of graduated from high school. What I'd like to address now is the ones of you that figured you should stop studying now that you've completed high school. I would suggest if you had not planned further education, that now would be another time to go ahead and change that goal and set an additional goal for continuing education. I do have a poem that I often share with graduating classes from Roosevelt High School. I would like to let you know that 3 of my sons graduated from Roosevelt. The last one in, I think, 1991. And I have a real fun memory of Roosevelt High School. So the ones of you that haven't decided to go further with education after high school, I would suggest that you listen to this poem that the author is unknown. I found it some time ago and I keep it. It says, your goal, ships sail east and ships sail west, while the self-same breezes blow. It's the set of the sails and not the gales that determine the way they go. Like the winds of the sea or the waves of fate, as we journey along through life, it's the set of the soul that determine the goal and not the calm nor the strife. So again, congratulations, class. And Dr. Middleton, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Northeast Independent School District, it is my honor and pleasure to confirm and accept the certification of this class of 2008 of the Roosevelt High School. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin granting diplomas this evening, the administration and faculty of Theodore Roosevelt High School wish to express their pride in the accomplishments of the class of 2008. The class as a whole has been offered $8,737,294 in scholarships and financial aid, including a potential to earn $75,000 through the San Antonio Education Partnership. At this time, we wish to give special recognition to several groups of outstanding graduates. Will each group stand as you are recognized? The following graduates who are wearing honor cords have been recognized for outstanding accomplishments this year. The graduates wearing brown cords have received the Teddy Award. The graduates wearing green cords are the senior class officers. The graduates wearing the white cords are senior superlatives. The graduates wearing red cords have been recognized for excellence in elective areas. The graduates wearing the gold cords have been recognized for excellence in core academic areas. The graduates wearing the gray cords have been recognized for their spirit and leadership at Roosevelt High School. The graduate wearing the red and white cords was recognized with the Principal's Award. And the graduate wearing the red and gold cord was recognized with the District Superintendent's Award. The graduates wearing the gray stoles are members of the graduating class of the Design and Technology Academy. The graduates wearing the maroon stoles are graduates of the class of the Engineering and Technologies Academy. The graduates wearing the gold tassels are members of the National Honor Society. Each was selected for membership on the basis of scholarship, character, service, and leadership. Thank you. The following groups of students are wearing honor medals. Honor students graduating cum laude. These students have maintained a grade average between 90 and 94. Thank you. Honor students graduating magna cum laude. These students maintained a grade average between 95 and 99. Thank you. Honor students graduating summa cum laude. These students have maintained a grade average of 100 or above for 4 years. Thank you. And now, before I call the graduates, I would ask that you would indulge me a small personal moment. As I stand on this stage for the 10th and final time, I am reminded of all the graduating classes from Theodore Roosevelt High School that I've helped usher across the stage. It has truly been a privilege to work with each and every one of them and every one of you. The new sponsors will have great fun. They'll have crazy times, but they will always enjoy it just as I have. Since I'm a teacher, I was thinking I should leave you with some really inspirational words from great philosophers. So I picked my favorite, Rascal Flatts. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big and your worries stay small. You never carry more than you have to hold. And while you're out there, I hope you know somebody loves you. That's my wish for you. And now, will the first 2 rows of graduates please come forward to receive your diplomas?
James Gilbert Alvarado, Harvard University Faculty Scholarship. Dwight Joe Brunner, Texas A&M University Academic Scholarship. Jonathan James Buchanan, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Alexis Denise Catala, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Gabriel Gil Dominguez, Texas A&M University Century Scholar Award. Anthony David Fisher, Security Service Federal Credit Union Scholarship. Lauren Irene Gannon, the University of the Incarnate Word Dean Scholarship. Karina Aide Garcia, Data Alliance Scholarship. Reed Daniel Gould, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Megan Elizabeth Griffith, Oklahoma Baptist University Academic Scholarship. Colin Gregory Hackett, Texas Tech University Presidential Merit Scholarship. Benjamin David Harris, McMurray University Presidential Scholarship. Jonathan Paul Hay, Kansas City Art Institute Achievement Scholarship. Madeline Alexandria Henao, Texas A&M University Honors Scholarship. Michelle Lee Henson, Texas A&M University Academic Scholarship. Allison Michelle Hawley, Roosevelt Band Parents Association Scholarship. Riaz Mehtab Hussein, Texas A&M University Aggie Scholarship. Brooklyn Michelle Jackson, Texas A&M University Presidential Scholarship. Michael Francis Haragi, Baylor Provost Gold Scholarship. Kristen Leanne Johnson, Central Park Lions Club Scholarship. Yoon Sok Kim, University of Texas at Austin Academic Scholarship. Carl Anthony Knappich. Alexander Rodolfo Lara, Texas A&M University Achievement Scholarship. Latoya Monique Lott, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Joshua Scott Martin, the University of the Incarnate Word Dean Scholarship. David Scott Moore, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Cynthia Carolyn Ochoa, San Antonio Women's Hall of Fame Scholarship. Evelyn Olivares, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jessica Young Osborne, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Derek Nicholas Audi, Texas A&M University Achievement Scholarship. Catherine Louise Palmer, Camp Scholarship. Karina Lynn Perry, Texas Tech University Honors Endowed Scholarship. Kui Bu Fang, the University of the Incarnate Word Presidential Scholarship. Aaron Philip Ramsey. Shanna D. Riley, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Nellie Denise Rivera, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jacob Wesley Stolhansky, highest ranking graduate tuition scholarship. Stephanie Ann Tapia, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Vu Hong Vo, University of Texas at Austin Competitive Scholarship. Brittany Vo Lee, University of Texas at Austin Presidential Scholarship. Bryant Zurita, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Anastasio O. Arriola, University of Texas at Austin Academic Scholarship. Keisha Lastar Beck, Tuskegee University Academic Scholarship. Jervon Bond, Texas A&M University Presidential Scholarship. DeMarcus Irvin Briers, Prairie View College Presidential Scholarship. Cassandra Jean Buckingham, Texas State University Achievement Scholarship. George Andrew Caesar, the University of the Incarnate Word Presidential Scholarship. Kyle Wayne Colson, South Texas Retail Grocers Association Scholarship. Shakara Elisa Davis, Franklin College Alumni Leadership Scholarship. Logan O'Neill DeArmond, Hap Arnold Air Force Aid Society Scholarship. Travis Matthew Dillow, Northeast Educational Support Personnel Association Scholarship. Robert Troy Fisher, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Roberto Cruz Garcia. Lowell Kent Garman, Texas Grand Chapter Order of the Eastern Star Scholarship. Alexandra Kathleen George, Texas Christian University Dean Scholarship. Danielle Monreal Gloria, the University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. Bryce Allen Goodale, Texas A&M Academic Scholarship. Alice Marie Guerra, Abilene Christian University Leadership Scholarship. Robert Stephen Hoffman, Arizona State University Academic Scholarship. Meredith Cerise Howe, Our Lady of the Lake University Academic Scholarship. Nicholas Ibarra, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Brittany Alexandra Johnson, Ford Salute Education Scholarship. Teddy Liang, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Amber Lee Lucas, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Lorena Lujan, Texas A&M University Achievement Scholarship. Megan Marie Madison, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Samantha Lydia Miller. Deanna Celise Patterson, St. Mary's University Academic Scholarship. Crystal Jasmine Rivera, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Joshua Mark Rodriguez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Mayra Rodriguez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Ruben Samuel Rodriguez, Wyoming Technical Institute Scholarship. Lauren Nicole Sanchez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Matthew Aaron Schnuriger, Texas Tech University Incoming Freshman Distinguished Scholarship. Kyle Aloes Smelko, Sarita Wyatt Education Scholarship. Carla Fabiola Tostado, University of the Incarnate Word President's Distinguished Scholarship. Brianna Chacol Veras, Texas A&M University Gateway Scholarship. Christina Marie Woodmansey. Erika Gabriela Acosta, West Virginia State University Athletic Scholarship. Eileen May Acuna, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Sarah Elizabeth Bailey. Shayna Dyshell Brown, Coca-Cola Scholarship. Allison Cheryl Buchanan, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Katia Bustamante, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Monica P. Cabanela, the University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. Denisha Lachey Calloway, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. John Lewis Calloway III, the University of the Incarnate Word Presidential Scholarship. Tamika Shantae Cameron, Taco Bell Educational Scholarship. Alara Ray Kaysen, Hap Arnold Air Force Aid Society Scholarship. Catherine Elizabeth Cousins, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Casey Levane Coggins, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Ryan Ross Curiel, Our Lady of the Lake University Merit Achievement Scholarship. Brittany Daniels, Our Lady of the Lake University Academic Scholarship. Vivian Jane De Leon, University of Texas at San Antonio Achievement Scholarship. Sonia de los Santos, Norwich University ROTC Scholarship. Ronald Eugene Durst Jr., candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Selena Ann Garcia, McMurray University Academic Scholarship. Travis J. Gentry, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jacob Gregory Gomez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Rebecca Ann Helms, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Vanessa Hernandez, Coca-Cola Scholarship. Jesse Colin Hilbrandt, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jorge Abraham Linares, the University of Incarnate Word Dean Scholarship. Ashley Nicole Lubin, Virgil T. Blossom Scholarship. Gabriela Luna, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Program Scholarship. Anton Woods Moxagimba, Baylor University Goldeen's List Scholarship. Carrie Dumont Nation, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Angel Armando Ochoa, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Joshua David Olson, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Daniel Alexander Olvera. Stephen David Pennington, Air Force ROTC Scholarship. Kenneth Lamont Perkins Jr., Tuskegee University Airman Scholarship. Randall David Palashik, Frostbank Rocco C. Caffarelli Scholarship. Wendy Viana Ramirez Lopez, the University of the Incarnate Word Academic Scholarship. Philip Michael Rasimus. Loran Josie Rodriguez, Rensselaer Academic Scholarship. Candace Lynn Rogers, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Joshua Paul Salmon. Jose Manuel Sanchez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Nicholas Alexander Sohaki, Knights of Columbus Scholarship. Justin Southachak, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. James William Stansberry, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Anthony Paul Villaveles Sutton, the University of Incarnate Word Dean Scholarship. Tamisha Celeste Timpson, Texas Lutheran Academic Scholarship. Van T. Hong Tru, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Stephen Allen Trifoletti, Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma Scholarship. Ariel Roxanne Valdez, Northeast ISD Student Volunteer of the Year Award. Kyla Michelle Vance, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Michael Evan Vestal, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jessica Ann Wise, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Marco Antonio Aguinaga, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Angie Cristina Aguirre, LULAC Scholarship for Women and Children. Ashley Louise Anderson. Kyle Allen Anderson, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Valerie Faith Andrade, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Lubava Veronica Arnold, Texas Education Agency Early Graduation Scholarship. Matthew Arsate. Yesenia Asensio. Rebecca Cristina Ayala. Julio Cesar Banuelos. Annette Barba, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Michael Lee Batty. Michelle Nicole Bolick, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Julianne Alexandra Bonet, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Garrett David Bowen, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jason Christopher Brister, Howard Payne University Academic Incentive Scholarship. Anthony Marquise Brown. Brittany Marcetta Brown, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Christina Marie Brown, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Christopher Mark Bunton. Brittany Michelle Burr. Gabriela Leal Bustamante, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Randall Robert Butler, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Adam Joseph Cabrera, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jessica Maria Calderon. Alejandro Camargo. Israel Camargo. Gracie Nicaule Cano. Felicia Renee Carey, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Desiree Carmichael, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Natasha Shaban Carson, Jacksonville College Athletic Scholarship. Cassandra Castañeda, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Ursula Aisa Castañeda, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Della Marie Cherney. Hung Tan Chow, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Denise Chavez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Isaiah Guadalupe Chavez. Maria Rosie Chavez. Ángel Eduardo Cisneros. Travis Austin Clakeley. Wandalyn Tremaine Clark. Robin Joy Cobley Bishop, the University of the Incarnate Word Achievement Scholarship. Christina Lynn Coburn, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Mike Ryan Cordell. Ashley Renee Crawford, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Brittany Nashay Crisp. Christopher Crum. James Montgomery Crutchfield, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Monique Cruz. Annalie Cruz. Stacy Annalie Cruz. Leo LaTroy Curtis, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Kiara Chenise Daniels, enlisting in the United States Air Force. Elizabeth Eileen Dante, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Monica Hernandez Davila, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Jennifer Marie Davison, Southern University Academic Scholarship. Grayson Braze Dean. Jasmine Nicole De La O. Roxanne De Luna. Fenicia Novella Dimbo, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Justin F. Dent. Amber Lynn Dinan, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Ethan Cole Dunnigan, enlisting in the United States Navy. Brian Duran. Nixie Jeanette Echari, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Gerardo Michel Espino, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Maria Jose Farfan. Vernon William Ferris Jr. Orlando Favela. Natalie Alexis Fernandez, Northeast Educational Support Personnel Association Scholarship. Carlise Manier Fisher. Shantae Nicole Fisher. Matthew Josiah Fitzpatrick. Chad Travis Fletcher, the University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. Antonio Tovar Flores. Eloy Flores Jr. Jose Angel Flores Jr., the University of the Incarnate Word Achievement Scholarship. Richard Mason Foster. Daryl Edward Franca II. Christopher Scott Friesenhahn. Jacqueline Lee Galdiano, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Chadburn Powell Galantine. Brianna Marie Gomez. Ashley Marie Garcia. David Garcia, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Amanda K. Gilbreth, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Brian Alexis Gomez Cami. Jeanette Gonzalez. Jerry Gonzalez. Lori Jean Gonzalez, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Carolina Yvonne Gonzalez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Christopher John Gordon. Michael Wayne Govan. Rebecca Gravlin, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Tyler Ross Green. William Brandon Grizzard, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Ashley Nicole Guerra Rodriguez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Michael Evan Guerrero. Amanda Dawn Goolsby. Sandra Carolina Gutierrez. Harrison Thomas Hake, the University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. Ghassan Farouk Haifa. Lakeem Akeem Hall, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Patrick Wayne Hall. Trinita LaShawn Harris, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Candace Leanne Helmke, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Brandon Brian Hernandez. Crystal Marie Hernandez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Daniel Jose Hernandez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Evelyn Alisa Hernandez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Roger Anthony Hernandez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Teresa Hernandez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Julian Brian Hillman, Dr. Hawkins Memorial Scholarship. Tiffany Reagan Hoinsey, Texas Education Association Early Graduation Scholarship. Brittany Holmes, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Gerard Holmes, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Janine Lenora Holt, Teresa Book Foundation Scholarship. Jennifer Montrell Hoskin, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Paulina Montserrat Huerta. Eric Giovanni Haragui, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Raul Diaz Haragui. Devontre Devin Johnson, enlisting in the United States Navy. Megan Raquel Johnson, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Tasia Ariel Joseph, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Deshun Joyner. Latandra Nicole Joyner, San Antonio Next Big Stars Talent Scholarship. Berta Alicia Juarez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Raymond Juarez. Edward James Kay, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Adriana Nicole Key, Army National Guard Scholarship. Joshua Ryan Kelly. Delky Javon Kennedy, Hoo Education Scholarship. Donald Russell Kerr III. Melissa Marie Kidwell. Morgan Janae Killebrew, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. David Maximilian Cleriga, the University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. Leon L. Knight, the University of the Incarnate Word Achievement Scholarship. LaShawn Clark Kirkendall, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Ha T. Lam, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Dylan James Larson. Jaden Donovan Lee, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Felix Andrew Lira Jr., the University of the Incarnate Word Dean Scholarship. April Angel Longoria. Antonio Alfonso San Miguel Lopez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Lauren Ashley Lopez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Aaron George Luters. Marina Marie Macias. Suli Vanessa Marroquin. Nicole Jasmine Marsh, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Bobby Martin. Brian Lee Martinez. Cody Allen Martinez. Fernando Martin Martinez. Michael Taylor Martinez. Roxanne Marie Martinez. Devin Lamar Mathers. Rayvon Janae McClinton, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jasmine Elaine Miles McElroy, Texas A&M University at Galveston Academic Scholarship. Phyllis Leanne McFarland, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Brittany Monet McHenry, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. David Damone McPherson, enlisting in the United States Air Force. Megan Michelle Melancon, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Cassandra Bridget Mena, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jimmy Samuel Mena. Erica Nicole Mendez, Ford Salute Education Scholarship. Matthew Jacob Mendez. Sarah Yulricki Mendez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Michelle Naomi Mendoza, Texas Education Agency Early Graduation Scholarship. Sharon Mendoza. Benjamin Christ Miller. Zeus Abel Montezuma. Lilia Judith Montemayor, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Maya Renee Moody, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Cameron Todd Moore, University of South Alabama Athletic Scholarship. Marquise Anton Moore. Ashley Michelle Mora, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Kimberly Ann Morado. Elijah L. Moreno. Andre Moulton Williams. Aaron Michael Mulder. Kyron Jamal Nash. Gilberto Nava. Charles Robert Nichols, Student Military Education Program Scholarship. Justin Matthew Olivares. Patricia Ann Olivares, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Edmund Oropesa, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Daniel Orozco. Fernando Orozco. Manuel Ortega. Anthony Ryan Ortiz. Maria de la Luz Ortiz, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Matthew Ortiz. Michael Angelo Ortiz. Tracy Lee Owen II, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jacqueline Arlene Palacios. Travis Stephen Patterson. Erica Marie Pena. Patrick Nicholas Pena. Elvia Perez. Eric Lara Perez, enlisting in the United States Navy. Crystal Marie Perez. Nicholas Mark Perez. Samantha Lynn Perez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Charisse Travell Pittman. Luis Alberto Plaza, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Sandra K. Polk, enlisting in the United States Navy. Deani Simone Porter. Catherine Jeronimo Porter, the University of the Incarnate Word Academic Scholarship. Robin Marie Provorst, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Erica Erlene Pushinsky. Pete Alexander Kitos. Nita Qureshi, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Barbara Ramirez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Claudia Ramos. Luis Robert Rangel, University of the Incarnate Word Distinguished Scholarship. Justin Michael Ray. Larry Wayne Reyes, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. J.P. Reyna. Natalie Rios Rena. Amanda Catalina Rios, Cisco Education Scholarship. Alexander Charles Ritter. Marisha Nicole Robinson, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Tampico J. Robinson, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Diego A. Robles, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Alexis Danielle Rodriguez, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Colton Paul Rodriguez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Joseph Mark Rodriguez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Manuel Eloy Rodriguez. Natalie Stephanie Rodriguez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Shaylin Rollins. Maya Rosario Perez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Sean Arnett Roy, Texas College Band Scholarship. Miriam Deyanira Salas Lopez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Marlene Saldana. Johanna M. Sanchez. Stefan Javier Sanchez. Jessica Dion Sanders, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Vanessa Crystal Sandoval. Keith David Schoen, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Michael Gunter Schwartz, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Maria Serna. Bonnie Lynn Schrader, Coca-Cola Scholarship. Shanika Danae Shelton, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Maurice Javon Shirley, Baylor University Dean Scholarship. Shannon Gail Short. Allison Marie Sakari, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Karen Denise Silva. Crystal Lynn Simmons, Texas Education Agency Early Graduation Scholarship. Robert A. Simmons. Joseph Ray Simon, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. John G. Snyder. Travis Wade Stout, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Bernie Emmett Strickling. Bianca Marie Suarez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jeffrey Allen Suarez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Catherine Lee Sullivan, Future Business Leaders of America Scholarship. Samantha Dawn Tabbert, Rotary Club Diploma Plus Scholarship. Juan Tapia. Justin Aaron Thielander. Ezra Ricardo Telford, Hardin-Simmons University Academic Scholarship. Monica Angel Thomas, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jessica Janae Thornton, Baylor University Merit Scholarship. Justin Jericho Tijerina. Ryan Evelyn Tilley, Bethune-Cookman University Athletic Scholarship. Lamont John Michael Timpson, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Cassandra Marie Torres. Jacqueline Myvie Tran. Jericho Justin Trejo. Edward Javier Trevino. Amanda Michelle Antolon. Arthur Davila Valdez. Mark Armando Valdez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Hussein Tony Fanfumi, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. John Arnold Eugene Bassett, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Josh Vickery, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jacqueline Lisette Villarreal, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Luke Edward Volpenheim, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Jamar Rashad Walker, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Malika Dominique Warner. Isaiah Ahmad Washington, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Joseph John Warsinski III, enlisting in the United States Army. Blair Chong Werline, Ford Salute to Education Scholarship. Shaniqua Williams. Tiffany Nathalie Camille Williams, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Keisha LaFay Williams Kitchen, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Paul William Woody. Samantha Ashley Wright Valdez, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Brandon Thomas Young, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Michelle Zaragoza, candidate for San Antonio Education Partnership Scholarship. Virginia Daniela Zavala.
Will everyone please stand for the alma mater and remain standing for the benediction?
God, we know the plans you have for us are plans to prosper and not harm us, plans to give us hope and a future. Many are the plans in our hearts, but it is your purpose that prevails. Help us to lean not to our own understanding, but to seek you in all that we do. Help us to not be afraid or discouraged, but be strong and courageous, for you are with us wherever we go. Help us to remember that all things work together for the good. Our best days are ahead of us. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you all for coming and, oh, please be seated. Okay. Thank you all for coming tonight and supporting the Theodore Roosevelt graduating class of 2008. Have a good evening and a safe drive home. Turn your tassels.